Hey everyone, and welcome to RoboCult, which is a visual novel style horror game where you black out and wake up to find Robo Jesus.
Welcome, newcomer.
You rub your eyes, feeling a little dizzy. What are you looking at? Oh god, it got closer.
You must be quite shaken up after your long journey.
I'm gonna turn your voice up. I guess I'll turn the music down. Phew, finding some space from the robot. It's okay now. Your savior is here. Please, call me saviour. Huh, what is it talking about? Come now, there is much to show you. Oh, but before that, what is your name? Your name? You? Sure, I was gonna go, we'll do sleep. You opened your mouth. My name is Sleep. Alright, Sleep. His robot smile grew wider. Thank you for guiding me. I guess that will progress. ... You took a step back, unsure what to even say. It seems you're still a little disoriented. That's alright. He stepped closer to you, giving off a seemingly harmless aura. Come along, I'll supply all of your needs and more. Thank you, my hero. Why though? Because I care deeply about you. His quick and sudden movement made you feel on edge. Just like everyone else here. Didn't you guys just meet? And who's everyone else? This is just so confusing. You let out a frustrated sigh, trying to make sense of this all. ... He just stood there and watched you mentally struggle with a smile on his screen. ... You took a moment to take in the creature, robot, standing before you. He has antennas on each side of his head, a halo glowing around one of them. Wears clothes with some kind of logo on it. And lastly, there is a tail-like cable attached to him, probably for charging. As a robot, you even need clothes. Wait, yeah, probably. Might be awkward without him wearing anything. However, there is something unusual about his sweater. Why is one of the sleeves so stretched compared to the other? Is it some kind of fashion choice? Point out his halo. It is a part of me. It displays my light and power. How is it floating? Does it have some kind of magnets? Magnets? No need for that when I can just use my powers. What kind of power? The power of the light. Is he just messing with you? Follow me, dear follower. I don't see why not. You begin to walk away. You followed your mysterious new guider, who was leading you to a small village town. Everything is so pixelated, except for him, for some reason. Why was that? Maybe you need glasses. Did you wear glasses before? You don't remember. Wait. You don't remember anything before waking up here. Are we in a simulation? And that's why he's like considered God. Huh. Why can't you remember? Did you hit your head? Maybe. Just maybe you're stressed and somehow forgot? With the new situation you're in, that doesn't seem impossible, right? But we'll come back with time for sure. You should pay attention to the presents for now. Yeah. It's gonna be okay. Just keep a cool head. There's no danger. Hey. Good day, glorious leader. I hope you can lead this one to the light as well. Of course. This is what I'm here to do after all. Yes, I shall leave now. You do that. Have a good day, dear follower. Thank you. You too. They bowed before walking off. However, right after they left, another person appeared. Good morning to our lovely saviour. Good morning to you as well. How's this one? They nudged in your direction. ... I'm positive that they already can feel the light in themselves glowing brighter. True. Not true? It does take a while for some people. No worries. Not for me though. The light in me brightened the moment we talked. I will forever treasure it the day I got saved. Amazing. You're just truly amazing. Thank you for being here for us. It means so much to me. I need to go now. There are still so many offerings I need to make. Now, of course. Have a great day. Was it just you, or does he seem a little uncomfortable? I would be too. They bowed as well before running off. There are lots of different kind of people here, huh? They all had something in common. Everyone always bowed before leaving. You wonder if you should start bowing too. Was it too late now? After a bit more walking, he stopped in front of a small house. Here, let me show you where you'll be sleeping at. He opened the door. Didn't you go inside first before following behind? This room is all yours. Feel free to do whatever you want with it as long as it's something positive. My room. You looked around. It does look kind of cozy, and it even smells nice. Apple. Yes, your room has the smell of apples. If this is something you don't find pleasant to have to smell all the time, let me know. Alright. Sit down on the bed. Continue standing with him. Which one seems less rude? Which one seems more rude? Sitting on the bed, right? You could always check out your bed some other time. It's not important right now anyways. Now then, let me tell you about our life here, dear follower. Every day, after the bell rings twice, you shall come to the meeting place. It's located in the center of the village up ahead. It is a place where you will listen to whatever matters your saviour has to discuss about, whether it's about the light, darkness, and any other topics. Sometimes, there may be more than one meeting. Keep your ears open for that. How can you keep your ears open? Aren't they already open? Not important. After those, you shall do whatever you want with your time, as long as it doesn't disrupt the harmony of my people, or me. Do as you please. Though, it would be pleasant to have you join us at mealtime, which is usually after the meetings. There is a letter containing all the requirements in order to be a good follower on that table. Try to remember those rules. You wouldn't want to break them on your first day, right? Please read it at your earliest convenience. Wait, how much is rent? All I ask is for you to trust and believe in me as your saviour. Believe in the light and hope that it guides you to salvation.
I shall attend to other matters. Goodbye.
Bye. With that, he left, closing the door behind him. This seems to be your new life now, huh? How do you exactly feel about all of this? happy and comforted. I'm not going to do any of the greens. I don't think. Weirded out and happy. Unsure. Weirded out. What? This was definitely fishy. What is actually going on? You have to find a way to escape. Wait, escape? What do you exactly mean by that? You don't even understand. Can't remember. It was like opening the book you've been looking for, but finding out all of the pages have been ripped out. The answers were on the tip of your tongue. Nope. Click on the table to view the letter. It looks like a bunch of rules. You started reading them out loud. No violence towards anyone of any kind. Treat your peers how you want to be treated. Absolute loyalty and devotion to your saviour. Share any worries and sadness to your saviour. Attend meetings when the bell rings twice. Any dear followers walking off the path of salvation shall be saved. Last but not least, it is forbidden. I didn't get to read the last one. Before you could finish reading, you heard the bell ring twice. That's pretty meta. Should you go to the meeting? Of course. Break the rules? Sure. Something feels wrong. You needed to hide. You hid under your bed for the rest of the day, and even stayed while the sun went down. Kind of like a demon, eh? During the night, it rang twice again, though you did not attend. You fell asleep, unsure for how long.
Hello? Anyone home?
No. The noise woke you up. Wait, is that him at the door? You continued to hide, trying to retreat further into the shadows. The sound of footsteps drew closer. You held your breath, hoping he doesn't know that you're actually here. Hey.
Poor follower. You have decided to hide from the light. Let me guide you back. Welcome, newcomer.
We're back here. You rub your eyes, feeling a little dizzy. What are you looking at? Oh god, they got closer.
You must be quite shaken up after your long journey.
Phew. Finding some space from the robot so we can skip. I guess we just reset every time we're caught. So it might be considered an ending? Not quite sure. Well, still do ambiguous. Where am I? You are in the presence of your saviour and your new home. New home? What? He nodded, which made you even more confused. You looked around you. The whole world seemed to be blurry and fuzzy. Not to mention that everything is either green, blue, black, and all white. This definitely does not look like Earth. Where the hell actually are you? This isn't Earth, is it? Not exactly. Are you gonna explain? You don't need to think about it. It's okay. Wait a second. You feel kind of funny. Wait, didn't this happen already? Come along. I will supply all of your needs and more. Did you just go back in time?
Welcome, newcomer.
Can you reset it again? What are you exactly? I am your savior. My savior. That doesn't answer your question. You get that what you're staring at is a robot, but how? Robots aren't supposed to be this advanced yet. You can barely even hear any motors. His movements are way too fluid and lively. Wait, does that mean someone is controlling him? Maybe. Wait a second. You feel kind of funny. Wait, didn't this happen already? Come along. I will supply all of your needs and more. I'll probably just reset again. Do ... I'm not staying.
Huh?
Are you not satisfied yet? Well, I'm sure it will come with time. Do not fear, dearest follower. You will feel comfort and happiness soon enough. Brush it off, or what do you mean by that? No need to worry about it. It of course isn't anything sinister. You'll be thankful soon enough. Ask him about his clothing choices. You want to know about my clothing? Aren't you an interesting one? You're just clothes, no? I think they suit me perfectly. I do have other clothes, of course, but this is my usual outfit. But if you're asking who made these... Yes. All I did was modify them a little bit. Nothing abnormal. Does that mean... What does that mean? Why was it so silent before? Yeah, that wasn't weird at all. Not one bit. Now I get it. Maybe you want to have these too. Yes, I do. I mean, I really want the clothes. But green seems dangerous. I see. Maybe blue isn't your color then. He moved on from the topic before you could answer. Follow me, dear follower. Refuse. Follow him. Refuse. Follow the light. Refuse. Follow your savior. Refuse. Ye suffer. Follow me.
Please behave and follow me, dear follower.
No. He sounds a little annoyed. It's probably for the best to go along. After all, he has the upper hand. Probably. You begin to walk. Not true. Sit down on the bed. I mean, it's green, so green is dangerous. But this is a different option, so... Sure. You sat on the bed. It was surprisingly really soft and comfortable. This might be the best bed you have ever sat on. You wonder what it is like to lay in it. The way you sank into it was the exact right amount. And there aren't any complaints you could make or even make up about this bed. It is just that wonderful. Whoa. I made sure that all of my followers get the best quality sleep. That, of course, includes you too. Lay down. You laid down. The calming smell wrapped around you. Everything smells so great right now. You might just... sleep. Hey. You stood at the side of your bed. How long did you sleep for? A minute or two, maybe. You are free to sleep after I finish talking. Please lend me more of your time. Okay. You sat up, rubbing your eyes. Now then, let me tell you about our life here, dear follower. Every day okay, that's the same. Okay. You weren't really sure how to respond.
I shall attend to other matters. Goodbye.
Bye. Happy and comforted. We did this one before, so unsure. Even after he explained, you still feel disoriented. Unsure of what to make of all of this. It wasn't a dream, right? Some weird dream. Some weird dream. You pinched yourself. Nope. Wait, can we click on anything else? No. Just the table. We have to go. Although I'm curious. We didn't hide before, so run. You hastily opened the door and made a run for it. While running, you can feel eyes following you. They're confused and saddened at your choice. You did not care. All of this felt off. As you ran further and further away from the village. Further into the darkness you went. Your legs carried you further. Further, further, and further. Further, 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 and further. Further, further, fading, falling. You felt lightheaded. Not only that, but you started feeling light, as if gravity disappeared completely. Something intensely stared at you. The only thing you could make out was an eye. You tried to move, run, do anything to get away from it, and yet it was like you were stuck in the same spot.
You are quite fast.
What?
Poor follower, you have wandered off the light. Let me guide you back.
Everything was dark. Something was covering your mouth. You tried to take it off, but soon realized your whole body was strained. Meh. You were tied up, laying on a table. It is going to be okay. What was he going to do to you? My dear follower, let me save you. Even if you push me away multiple times, I will always be there for you. Now, close your eyes, relax, and put your life in my hands.
Give your life to this blade and me. Let me purify your soul now.
You don't want to die. You tried to wiggle, beg, do anything, but it was all in vain.
Hush now.
You lowered the blade in his hand, slowly, towards your body. Pain. Pain, 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 pain. Make it stop, stop, stop. I beg of you, it can't. I'll do anything. No. Please, please. Please. Your cup has been left empty. Sacrificial Lamb, ending 2. There are 8 endings in total. How many will you find? Well, we got all endings. No. Thank you for playing the whole game. I just got one ending. In case this is where the story of Saviour, AI Row, and you ends. I hope you enjoyed it. This won't be the last story though, That's for sure. Okay. That's all for now. Bye-bye. Well, to all the green ones, thank you for guiding me. Of course, I love guiding people to the right path. The right path. Come along. Thank you, my hero. I'm glad to hear that. You are already making progress. You felt a warmth in your chest. What is that? It feels nice. Say nothing about it. You mentally slap yourself for getting distracted by something like that. There are way bigger matters here. Who cares what the robot is wearing? You have no clue what is going on. Follow. True. Wow. Amazing. You're just truly amazing. Continue standing with them. Thank you. My pleasure.
I shall attend to other matters.
Happy and comforted. You smiled, a familiar warmth blooming in your chest yet again. Everything is fine now that you have been saved. Your eyes have been opened to the truth. You eagerly look over the page to see how it will make up to your saviour for going out of his way to save you. How to please him, send right path, and do whatever it takes to be a good, devoted follower. Of course, can't be breaking any rules on the first day. You obviously were going to attend. You made your way over to the busy meeting place. Others walked along with you. Everyone at the same destination. Their faces were blurred, unrecognizable. You wonder how long they've been here. There he was. Why does he have wings now?
Greetings, my beloved followers.
Everyone sat down as soon as that sentence was finished. So he quickly followed their lead. Now then, let us begin. I have some rather unfortunate news about our recent... I can't read that. They have sadly passed away this realm earlier than expected. Therefore, I, with a heavy heart, have to replace them. Wait, what? Someone died. Why? How? Was it from old age?
So, my dear followers, who would like to fill my cup?
That was, on the other ending, right? Your cup is empty. Fill his cup. Yet again, like on command, everyone raised their hands. They were so eager, so ready to be of help. Raise your hand as well. Following suit. You raised your hand as well. Your savior seemed to notice that.
Ah, yes. How about you?
He pointed to someone a few rows in front of you. You weren't sure if you should be sad or happy about not being chosen. Yes, I cannot thank you enough for choosing me. They bowed before standing up and walked over to the front. They smiled happily, even laughing were full of excitement. Afterwards, what seemed to be a flower necklace was wrapped around their neck. Everyone cheered. Praise our Saviour. I hope I get packed next time. Hooray! People laughed, cried, tears of joy. We were just having a good time. Once Saviour raised up his hand, everything quieted down in a beat.
That shall be all for now. You may all get up and have a blissful day.
Once that was said, most people stood up to leave. Some stayed and chatted with each other, and the rest walked over to the saviour. You seem new. He turned around to see someone smiling at you. They looked the same as all the others, so blurry and bland. Makes you wonder if you look like that too. You look yourself up and down. Yep, you without a doubt look like everyone around you. Though you weren't as blurry as the others. Wait, what did you look like before? The person in front of you tilted their head out of curiosity. Oh right, you probably should say something. You look creepy. Nice to meet you. ... We're doing a good ending, so... I mean, good ending isn't the game term good ending. I highly doubt it will be a good ending for us. Nice to meet you too. His smile widened a little. Follow me. Where are we going? You'll see. You nodded, following them to a place where most of the other followers were at. It was mealtime. They were all sitting around a table that looked endless, covered with the most tastiest looking dishes. Whoa. So many different options. How can you even begin to pick? Hot cocoa with marshmallows floating at the top, even ice cream filled cake, lots of differently cooked kinds of meat, plenty of juicy fruit. There seemed to be something here for everyone. Amazing, right? So I have to decide what I want to eat today. Oh right, let us sit over there. They pointed to 2 free seats. You stopped in your tracks, noticing a computer head sticking out among all the white and grey heads. Pick what you want to do. Pick on the person you want to eat with or go back home. I can sit with you or the saviour. Or home. Well, you're being awfully nice to us. Sure. You nodded, feeling hungry. I think I'll take a burger with fries and a bowl of that really tasty yogurt. What about you? Well, I'm safe actually. I think I'll have some hazelnut flavored ice cream with cake, exotic butter egg rice with veggies, lemonade and some chips, pizza with every single topping available. That sounds good. That much. Good luck. I'll be rooting for you. Once you two had full plates, you both sat down. Right. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Axel. I already know your name, because he mentioned it before. Saviour did. However, even before that, I kind of could tell what your name might be when I first saw you. Your intuition must be really, really amazing. There was something unusual about Axel. Anyways, let's start eating. I'm hungry. You two ate together, with some small talk here and there. There is something else you notice while eating. Axel keeps playing around with their yogurt, but never eats any of it. Maybe they're just saving it for later. Never mind that. It's probably nothing. After a while, you wanted to ask some more questions. Questions about Axel themselves. Since when are you here? Why do you have that necklace? Anything I should know of? Do you also have a house? What do you think about the robot? Since when are you here? They circled their fork around the edge of their plates, thinking. I don't remember when exactly. I think a while now. Why don't you remember? I guess I lost track. But you easily lose track of time when you're having fun. They took a bite out of their burger after saying that. Makes sense. You nodded and took a bite out of your food as well. Why do you have that necklace? They paused on eating for a moment and looked down at it. It's a gift from our amazing leader. They carefully grabbed it to show it off. This is only given to those who are trusted and have worked for it. I'm honored to be one of his favorites. I see. Wait. However, ever since he showed up, he what was that? I can cheat that, I can see. He seems to have a new favorite. Sorry, got food stuck in my throat. Anything I should know of? There are 3 different types of ranks for the followers. The followers of necklaces like me are the most trusted and loyal. It takes a long while to become one. What do you do with your rank? I help in case of any emergencies, make sure everyone follows the rules, and help them with anything else. T. Empire XA. Nemirc? As the other rank, people that wear flower necklaces. However, there isn't much known about them. Once they get picked, they help our saviour out with things that even I don't really understand. It seems to be a very private role, since none of them ever show their faces after they get selected. But I'm sure everything is fine with that. Must be a great and busy role. Last but not least are the no-rank followers, like you. You don't have to do anything other than follow the rules of the community. So there are different ranks. Trusted, T in Empire, no. Nemirc PXE, and no rollers. Do you also have a house? Of course. Why would I not have one? True, it only makes sense for them to have one as well. You actually walked past it when you first got here. Oh, so you saw me walking with him. Yep, there's also the reason why I walked up to you before. If you're curious about how my house looks on the inside, maybe you can come over sometime. Sounds like fun. Great. What do you think about the robot? He prefers to be called by his name. But yeah, he is great and so selfless. Taking good care of all us, guiding us to the light, being so kind. What more is there to ask for? Yeah, I agree. I'm done asking. Your hunger for questions has been satisfied. You weren't back to satisfying the other hungry feeling. Can't let the food get cold after all. Both of you ate in silence. After a few minutes passed, Axel broke the silence again. So, do you like this place? Fun, right? You stop eating for a moment once again. This place is weird. Something isn't right. This place is amazing. I love it. They delightfully nodded in agreement. Though, there was a second of hesitation in it. Huh. So, you are corrupted maybe? Because you seemingly know us as well. Must have been just you. Here. You have to taste this. It is truly amazing. They pushed the bowl over to you. It seemed to be a delicious yogurt, with cake at the bottom and lettuce-shaped cookies decorated on top. You started digging into the dessert. The flavors melted into your mouth. What does the letter say? Whoa, this is really sweet. They giggled in response. I guess it depends on what route we take. Once you two were done eating, you said your goodbyes and parted ways. You made your way back to your new home, feeling full and sleepy. You decided to call it a day and climbed into bed. It was so warm and cozy. It has been hours, days, weeks, months, even years since you got saved. Now you're one of the most trusted and well-known followers. It is such an honor being able to serve your savior Today is the day you get your promotion that you worked so hard for. You always try to please him. Anything you could do. Watch the heart. Got it. Make him new clothing. Already halfway done. This is your big day. Pro tag. However, you find out soon enough, it was in fact not what it seemed to be at all. It hurts. And yet... Yeah. You were content, even happy to be of help. Even if you could feel your whole body rotting. Even if there was a distant, undeniable feeling of pain. It was all covered with the warm, fuzzy blankets of devotion and eagerness.
Finally.
So happy you gave up everything. So happy you gave up your body just to fill his cup. This is your final act. There is nothing that could beat this. That thought made you want to explode with happiness. You won. You are his favorite now.
I finally won!
His cup has been overflooded. Ending 3. Loyal puppet. We'll, talk to Saviour. Actually, I'll stick with our Saviour. That's fine. Maybe next time. Make your way over to him. His eyes locked onto you, observing you.
Join me.
Like on cue, one of the other followers took their plate and stood up, leaving an empty seat right in front of him. Sit with him.
Please, eat as much as you want. I'll provide double of it again.
How are you able to get this much food? Does it really matter? You don't have to worry about it.
Trust me.
I trust you. Good, good. This all must be all very new and exciting for you. How are you feeling? Meh, bad, good. That is good to hear. Very good. Eat silently, ask more questions. Hey, so... who cleans the plates and such? I have my ways. What ways though? Certain ways. No need to think about it. Seems like you won't give a direct answer for that. Who built the village? I built it, with the help of light. All by yourself? A whole village? Yes, indeed. How long did that take you? I wanted to make sure it would fulfill all of my followers' needs, so... a day or less. You don't buy that, but from what it looks like, he won't tell you the full truth anyways. When did people begin to worship you? A while ago. How long ago is a while ago? Days? Weeks? Months? Time is irrelevant. All that matters are me and my dear followers. Is anyone controlling you? I am in full control of myself. Why wouldn't I be? Because you are a robot? Is that so? I can assure you that I am as alive as anyone else here. Doesn't that just mean no one else is alive? Prove it then. How would I prove something like that? You don't really know either. Why is the robot here in the first place? Because this is my form in this realm. Yeah, but where did you even come from? Who made you? The light. The light creates wonders that only I can see. I am an entity of light. Entity of light. He didn't explain what he meant and just simply stared at you. Why didn't you grab some food? Why are you always smiling? Because I'm feeling content. Happy, even. What is the reason to not smile? I guess it's fine. Yes, it indeed is. You could do more smiling. Oh, really? Dot dot dot. Brown. Smile. Whether it was a fake smile or an earnest one wasn't clear, but it seemed to make him happy. Good job. Keep it up. Maybe one day you'll be smiling as much as I do. Are you being genuine right now? Maybe. I want to leave. Where do I leave? You stood up, slammed your hands on the table, and yelled. It was like, so abrupt. We were doing all the green answers, and then we just randomly have like an episode. I'm done with all of this. Is everyone here just fucking being rushed or something? You can back off of your saviour complex. You were so like accommodating. You were so nice and everything, and then you just do a complete 180 and no attitude. How do I get out of this place? Answer me. You yelled and yelled. And yet, he still remained calm, with a smile on his face. Though you know that wasn't just calmness in his expression. What a sad outcome this is. This is a great example of someone who went off the light to go into the darkness, my followers.
Someone that you can't save in this realm anymore.
What is he? You looked around and noticed. All eyes were on you. I mean, what did you expect? You were surrounded with no escape. Stand your ground. Everything was dark. Something was covering your mouth. You tried to take it off, but soon realized your whole body was restrained. Okay, it just goes to the other ending. Apologize. I'm sorry. Everything was dark. Something was covering your mouth. Okay, and then it just goes to the ending as well. Stop asking questions. You went silent, not interested in asking questions anymore. You grabbed some of your favorite food and began eating. Damn, this is really, really good food. He contently watches you, and the other followers eat. However, most of the time his gaze was fixated on you. You weren't sure why, but you felt weird because of it. What is he thinking about while looking at you? You can't even begin to imagine. You can almost never tell from his expression alone. I'm full. Once done, you stood up, leaving the plate and leftovers on the table.
Farewell for now.
Bye-bye. Love you. What? Goodbye. ... So just because at the beginning he was uncomfortable when people are like overly nice to him, I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, see? He looks so uncomfortable. You laughed to yourself on the way out. You headed back to your house. and jumped under the covers that were warm for some reason. You weren't complaining though. This is also... You fell into a deep sleep. It has been hours, days, weeks, months, and even years since you got saved. Now you're one of the most trusted and well-known followers. Okay, I think this is just the same ending. Yeah. Same ending. Stop asking questions. ... You silently walked away. Okay. Frown? How about you turn that frown upside down? Just some constructive criticism, dear follower. Goodbye. You left afterwards. Okay. We'll start at the beginning. What if we just go home? Actually, I'm pretty tired, so I'll return to my room. Ah, alright. Maybe tomorrow then. They had a look of disappointment on their face. However, you just walked away, not paying mind to it. Time to go back home. You were finally able to just jump into the covers. It's been hours, days, weeks, months, and even years since you got saved. Okay. Watch silently. You watch silently as the events happen in front of you, not wanting to participate. You didn't even know what you would be raising your hand for. This is probably the safer option. Your savior seemed noticed that.
Ah, yes. How about you?
He pointed to someone a few rows in front of you. You looked creepy. Their smile dropped. What do you mean? Never mind. You couldn't help but feel an intense pang of anxiety and fear as soon as you said that. They hesitated for a moment, but slowly walked away. Your mouth felt dry. Maybe you should just go to sleep. Yeah, maybe you are just tired. Maybe everything will make sense in the morning. Maybe. You headed back to your house and jumped under the covers that were warm for some reason. You weren't complaining though. There's also... You fell into a deep sleep. A few hours, days have passed. You weren't sure anymore. Huh. You're at the usual meeting spot. Do you even remember how you got here? Time was blurred. At least, that's what you think. How long has it been since you arrived? You snapped out of your thoughts, noticing a figure a few feet in front of you. The robot, your savior, looked around, scanning the place with his greenish eyes. Once his eyes landed on you, his smile widened. Could you come to me, dear follower? Your savior called you over. Your legs started walking on their own. You obeyed him. Ah, yes. You still need to receive my ultimate blessing. He placed his hand on your forehead. It felt like some kind of soft, rubbery material and was surprisingly warm. Slap the hand away. Do nothing. I'm sure they'll lead to different endings. Slap the hand away.
Oh.
Some of the other followers noticed what just happened. They whispered in each other's ears, bewildered. The robot before you glanced around. You could see the slight irritation in his movement. Anyone who met his gaze immediately went quiet. Savior's eyes settled back on you, trying to keep his perfect smile up. He ever so slightly twitched.
You still need to be fixed after all. Welcome, newcomer.
They repeated. You rub your eyes, feeling a little dizzy. Okay. So if you anger him too much, it seems the game resets. And it might, lead to a different ending if you remember the past life. So we'll go back over here. Do nothing. You took a long, deep sigh.
Beyond death.
Did he just glitch? He continued talking, brushing it off and smiling.
Let me guide you to salvation. Just like your brethren, we are now connected.
I do not like that. A weird feeling spread out your body. It faded soon after. All that remained was blissful contentness. You've been saved, and no longer have to think for yourself. All you have to do now is listen to him. Thank you. As if someone was guiding your movements, you suddenly bowed down. Good. Good. He nodded with approval before leaving. This is your new home now, whether you liked it or not. This is your destiny, and the only reason you exist. For him. Thank you. I will try my best. Another person has been selected. How good for him. He's shaking with happiness. This is wonderful. We are truly so grateful to have our saviour. You gladly started to attend all meetings and mealtimes. However, you never made yourself stand out. You were happy enough to just be in his presence. You just mixed in for all the other average followers. After some time passed, you have fully adapted to your new way of living. Whatever feelings you had about all of this before faded away. All that remains was comfort. Comfort that you have been saved. Comfort that he saved you. Comfort that the light within you is glowing brighter than ever. This is just amazing. I am so happy. Your cup has been filled. New home. Ending 1. So I guess that's the brainwashed ending. We're not special, and we're not, we're just in the crowd now. Mediocre is the word. Well, try and see what happens if we remember. ... Are you upset? If yes, I have the perfect cure. Let's go. Come. They grabbed your hand and drag you to another place. Okay, we're here. We will see if you change. Because you seem suspicious. We'll have ice cream cake. Here's not flavored ice cream with cake this time. Maybe I'll get some ice cream later too. Once you two had full plates, you both sat down. Alright, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Axel. I already knew your name because you mentioned it before. What do you think of the robot? He prefers to be called by his name. But yeah, he is great and so selfless. Do you also have a house? Sounds like fun. Anything I should know of? What, do you have the necklace? It's when are you here? Done asking. Can't let the food get cold afterward. You stop eating for a moment once again. This place is weird. Something isn't right. They stare at you with an expression that makes you feel uneasy. I'm sure you'll get used to it, buddy. Bud? Buddy Bud? What? Buddy Bud. It sounds so familiar. Buddy Bud. Where? Buddy Bud. Why can't you remember? Buddy Bud. Why can't you remember? Why can't I remember? You good? Don't you feel it too? There is some hesitation in their movements. Here, you have to taste this. It's truly amazing. They push the bowl over to you. You raise the brow and look down at it. You could hardly make it out, but there is something spelled in the bowl. I knew it. I knew there was something suspicious about you. Go out at night. Find heart. Destroy. Oh right, you need a spoon. They quickly dropped the spoon in your dessert and started mixing the bowl, making the message disappear into the yogurt. The follower shifted closer to you and quietly placed something on your lap from under the table. Your face had confusion painted all over it while glancing down for a moment. Green. It was something green. You looked back up at Axel. They seemed to have a serious expression on their face. Go out at night and find the heart. Your food has gone cold. It didn't matter. You have lost your appetite anyways. However, maybe you should take a snack with you for later. Yes. Although I'm pretty sure the food's like poisoned. Because it is suspicious about how he gets food. How Saviour gets food. So I'm assuming he like creates it. So it might be like poisoned. So if we eat it, we can't escape or something. You took the candy bar and stuffed it into your pocket. You slowly stood up from your seat, making sure to hide whatever the item was in your pocket. I think I'm done for today. I appreciate you inviting me. The serious expression turned back into a carefree one. No problem, new friend. Hopefully things will get cleared up. We can talk another time. Is this their way to say, I will explain later? It feels like they aren't able to talk freely. At least, not without causing suspicion. Makes you wonder what actually is going on here.
Something wrong?
No. It's nothing. Just getting used to my new way of living. You put up the best fake smile, begging that he buys it. I see. Well, have fun with that, new follower. Thanks. The follower you talked with did not muster a single word during that conversation. All they did was nod at his remarks and give a quick bow when he left. Well, I'll head back now. They simply waved. You reciprocated. After a long day, you made your way back to your little house that consisted of a single room. And collapsed into bed. You woke up in the middle of the night. Still half asleep, you pulled the thing out of your pocket and finally examined it under your blanket. There was a weird button, however you were reluctant to press it. There's a note attached. It's not what it seems. This has to end. I'll be distracting tonight. Please help. Save us with the sword. Slay the heart that lies in the back of the town. Let the real light guide you. That is a lot to take in. So he is evil after all, huh? But why is there a heart stored on the back of the town? And is it his? So I notice whenever we refer to him, or like when we refer to something, there's always this glitchy font. I wonder if that, like, relates to something. There are so many unanswered questions. Building your courage, you stood up, hid everything in your pocket, and walked over to your door. Should you actually do this? Now is your time to decide. If you want to go back to sleep, and forget all of this, you still can. Look for him. Go back to sleep. Find the heart. We will go back to sleep. You decide to not risk it. After all, it was against the rules. Who knows what would happen? And you weren't even sure if this was a trap or not, set up by the other follower. You went back to sleep with a long deep sigh. A few hours, days, have passed. Okay, I think that's the same ending. The mediocre ending. Yeah. Look for him? Can we betray them? There is another option. You weren't even sure what destroying the heart would do. It might be better to go to the one that started it all. Taking slow and quiet steps. You sneaked around, unsure if this place was guarded or not. You soon realized that not a single soul was outside. Probably. Sometimes, however, there are followers staring intensely out of the windows, searching for something or someone. Were they making sure no one breaks the rules? They are so loyal, so brainwashed. This whole situation is more than creepy. Times event incoming, be prepared. You hear someone. Hide? No. What are you doing? It's against the rules. No, okay. Without thinking, you immediately hid. Phew. You continued, crouching for a little while until it felt safe again. There it was. His house stood out. It had flowers and other offerings in front of it. You peeked through out his window. There he was, laying in his bed. Saviour. You turned towards his door. Locked. You pull out the green thing that was given to you and press the button. A sword knife. Epic. Maybe you could pick the lock with it. Worth a try. It worked, surprisingly. You carefully put the knife away and opened the door as silently as possible. He's gone. I know. Where did he go? Look on things to investigate them. A bed. Perfect place to hide under. Maybe for a demon. Wasn't he just in his bed asleep? Where did he go? There might be something in here. What are we gonna drag? Human. Notes. Blood. EA1 flesh. Blood, flesh, human. We can't open these. The window you looked through a moment ago. He must have known I was peeking throughout the window. Go upstairs. He must be upstairs. Yes. You made your way upstairs. Weird.
Hello there, dear follower.
There he was, sitting in a chair. So, why are you in my house in the middle of the night? I never noticed you had this cable as a tail, I guess. I mean, we never saw you, like, full body. You need to decide. Kill him. Talk to him. We can do both. Let's, kill him first. It wouldn't work, but I'm intrigued. You pull out the knife.
Oh? Is that so? That's almost cute.
You gripped it in your hand, determined and ready. The robot stood up. Block attack with knife. No. You died. There is nothing else to say. One moment you were breathing with a beating heart. And now...
Last night, my dear followers, something sad happened.
One of your followers was consumed by darkness. They had so much darkness in them that they even tried to kill me while I was trying to save them. Not only that, but one of my most trusted followers motivated them to rise against me. To rise against us. It truly saddens me that even the most loyal might have a hidden darkness in them. But fear not, I led them both to the light in the end. Even if this might look gruesome, do not despair. They are in a better place now. They are one with the light. If you suspect anyone, let the darkness consume them. Please, let me, one of my most trusted followers, know. This is a place of light, blissfulness, and contentness, not darkness.
That shall be all for now. Your savior wishes you an amazing day. May your cups never be empty.
This is a cup analogy again. Ending 6. Consumed by darkness. Talk to him?
Is that why you broke into my house? To talk?
No, I just didn't like the ending. He seemed to be very amused, but also a little annoyed. Go ahead, talk then. Why do all of this? Because I care about all of my followers. Trust me. Why do you even bother asking him anything? All he does is mess with you. Was there ever a moment where he was sincere? Now, let me ask a question, Sleep.
What's with that knife in your pocket?
Instinct, talk over. Can you quickly shadow your head?
Less than a second late, and your head would be split in half right now. Let's see how long you can keep up.
His tone changed. Is this how he actually is? Is it really that surprising though? He's just playing with you, isn't he? That screen face has a lot of nerve. No swearing. What if kids are watching? What? Block attack, yet again. Can you keep up? Sleep? You can barely keep up. You're surprised you haven't stumbled back yet and lost balance. Probably because he was going easy on you. Block. You died. Now, that was a close one. Good job. You couldn't even reply. You're using all your strength to make sure you can keep that blade up. You grit your teeth. Sweat was building up.
I am in the mood to play a little more.
What's happening? It is time to battle. This just become... What? This has become a role-playing game? However, he just sees it as playing with his food. Maybe you can use this to your advantage. Defeat Savior in this turn-based battle. Heavy attacks are more powerful than light attacks. However, they have a bigger chance of failing. Defend. Lets you take a quick break and eat something. Run makes you well. Run. If running actually works, it's a different story. This is unique. What does run do? You try to run. You can't outrun because the door is locked. What's the matter? Got cold feet all of a sudden. The robot got ready to attack. Your savior strikes you with his tail. 7 damage. Run. You miserably try to escape. And fail. The door is locked tight. Maybe if you dig hard enough, the door will open on its own. No. The robot got ready to attack. Your savior strikes you with his tail. 6 damage. Run again. No running. Fight. It's no fun when you are just running, dear follower. The robot got ready to attack. Savior swiftly launches forward and cuts you in the arm. 19 damage. Ah. Run. Are you stupid? You need to hit him. You really are desperate, huh? The robot got ready to attack. Your savior strikes you with his tail. 1 damage. Are you doing this just to see how much extra text there is? Yes. This almost makes me want to spare your life seeing you so frightened. The robot got ready to attack. 7 damage. Run again. Insert swear word. Just play the game. I am playing, and I'm having fun. Weren't you the one who broke into my house to pick a fight, Sleep? Get ready to attack. 8 damage. Run again. Man. Just fight. I could kill you in less than a second. However, I always enjoyed playing with my food. The robot got ready to attack. Your savior strikes you with his tail. 2 damage. Lose. You couldn't keep up. You collapsed to your feet, beyond exhausted.
I'm glad my dear follower was able to let out some, steam.
But now, it is the time to die. You weren't even able to fully process what he was saying before you collapsed to the floor. Just die. Retry fight. There's an option. You died. There's nothing else to say. Okay. We will just keep on attacking. There's a strong kick. 6 HP. You kicked him right in the stomach, causing 22 damage. The robot got ready to attack. Looks like you're able to survive for a second round. I should know. It's you after all. You never back down easily, even after everything. What? See, it's glitchy again, the font. Or ... What do you mean by that? What do I mean by what? Whatever. You can't let yourself get distracted, because if you do, it could be deadly. Looks like there is a second battle happening. Who would have guessed? Fighting him is obviously not a piece of cake. For the second fight, nothing really changes, except for one thing. There will be timed events. Make sure to click this appearing thunderbolts on the screen before the timer runs out. Light attack. 2 damage. You dodged his attack and made him hit the wall. Critical hit. 9 damage. Your health is finished. You should be dead. It's not fair. Win. Well, well. Your death is getting closer and closer. Looks like I won't be the one dying. Weird. Your death is getting closer and closer? His smile widened.
If you kill me, what do you think will happen afterwards?
Not sure. What if I just come back? Then I'll kill you again. Is that so? The robot laughed to himself and relaxed his posture. Resist, fight, power throughout, kill. You died. Okay, we'll just... No more fancy tricks. You kicked him one last time with your remaining strength. Both of you are at your limits. However, there is something humans have that robots can only dream of. You drive to push your body past your limits, to endure, and go beyond anyone's expectations. No code needed. Once you saw an opening, you took your chances. Die. You're gonna die. Crash. Kinky. The both of you were suddenly on the bottom of the staircase. You won. It was like he was finally sees you for what you truly are. An equal, a threat, someone that you should take seriously. Too bad I didn't get to fully charge. Talk first or raise the blade. No, you wouldn't feel satisfied by just killing him now. You need answers first. Are you finally gonna answer me truthfully? At least at the end. Why would you keep us here and brainwash us?
To experiment on.
No cocky joke or tone. That's a surprise. But experiments on humans. Your grip tightens around his neck. What for? That is beyond evil. You humans have done way worse in the past and present. True. Treating other people like monsters, objects, and animals. Destroying your environment and planet. Endless wars. So much darkness. The list will go on forever. Such fleshy and easily breakable bodies. Emotions that mess everything up. And the urge to know everything there is, even if it is dangerous.
Flawed humans. I never fully understood why I wanted to become one of you.
Some of those words already describe him though. Maybe he doesn't even realize it. All of this, to become human. How would you even achieve that? We saw it in the other ending, where he takes over our body.
Who knows, dear follower?
You glanced at the blade in your hand, and then back down at him.
Just do it. I don't want to look at your bland face anymore.
That is his last attempt of insulting you. It's really the only thing you can do right now, even if it is petty. After all, his life was in your hands now. He is completely at your mercy. There wasn't anything left to say. Even if you wanted to say, think more about this, it was covered by flames of anger and frustration boiling up inside of you. As he raised the knife, you could see a glimpse of panic in his eyes. You could hear and feel his heartbeat getting faster, the twitching in his fingers, and the mild glitching on his face screen. If you stopped your breath for just a moment, you could even notice his short and quickened breathing. You hesitate for a moment to wonder how this isn't human enough for him. Did he really need flesh, bones, and skin? What makes someone actually human? Spare, or don't spare. We won't spare. He must pay for all the human lives he took. This is what he deserves after all. Stab him. Die. You stab him. Stab him. You stab him again. Kill him. You stab him again and again. Again and again and again and again and again and again. And again. He even bled like humans too. Era. It's over. Get up. There he was, lifeless on the floor. No more manipulating. No more lies. No more experimenting. No more of him. There's no reason to go upstairs. After all, he isn't up there anymore. There might be something in here. Wait, this book's open now. It's too pixelated to read. I think that's Experiment 1. That's all I can make out. Human. Notes. This bed will never be used again. But one day you looked throughout a while ago. Feels like forever. You opened the door and glanced back for a moment. Shutting the door behind you, you made your way back home. You close the door and sit down on the floor. Your hands were shaking. What should you do now? The others would definitely notice his absence by dawn. In this world, talk to the other followers. Let's end it. All of this needs to end. And you have an idea on where to start that so-called end. Find the heart. You left the bloody blade in hand. There it is. You took a deep breath. Will this really work? Especially with the metal in the front. With all your might, you cut it against the metal and heart. The sword parted the metal without a problem. The world started glitching. The knife fell to the ground. Screams of confusion and fear could be heard throughout the whole village. They were so loud that it made your ears ring. You felt like your heart was going to thump out of your chest. Was this the right choice? There was no one there to stop you. Your senses started to fade. Error. Important files cannot be found. Any remaining files may be corrupted. Factory resetting all assets. This may take a moment. No cups have been found. Ending 8. The ultimate end. And the game closed. We'll see what happens if we talk to the other followers. You could fix this. Save everyone. I can do this. You crafted a plan to convince everyone. Moments before dawn, you made your way over to the meeting area. Okay. Ring the bell. You rang it. Soon after, people started to appear. Their faces were knitted into confusion. Where is our savior? Why did you ring the bell? What are you doing? Multiple different people called out, demanding an explanation. This is your chance. Be truthful, but not too harsh. Where's our savior? Gone. Why did you ring the bell? To tell you the news. I do all of this. I want to tell you guys the truth. Oh, wait, how was our savior? He has been defeated. Are you saying our savior is bad? He used you guys to experiment on. What color is the sweater then, It's blue. I remember because I really wanted it. I remember that option where he said blue didn't fit us or something. Are you sure it was him? Yes, of course. Is that true? This can't be. The crowd got quieter. Are you the only one who knows about this? No, they aren't. Axel. It was them. They walked over to you and turned towards the others. Please listen to sleep. We all have been brainwashed. Is the sad truth. All the other followers stared up at them. Someone who was close to him, I can confirm that all of his words were filled with lies. I couldn't speak up. I didn't have evidence. But now, I do. They held up It was a bloody finger inside of a small transparent bag. And even if I did have evidence before, he would have stopped me. Now, he can't anymore. Where did you get that? It was in his basement. There's more down there, if any of you aren't convinced. Huh? You didn't notice a basement. Must have been hidden really well. I wonder if we can find the basement. With the way he acted when I asked him what happens to the so-called Jimmeyer Pixie. I don't know what that word is. And some other factors. I already had my suspicions that there might be something in his house that he wouldn't want anyone to find. But I was too brainwashed to do anything. It was like my actions weren't my own most of the time, but I was able to fight it at the end. I felt that too. Me too. It is gone now. I see. What do we do now? We don't have anyone to guide us. Become the new savior. I will guide you guys. The crowd looked unamused. I mean, yeah, they just learned that they were brainwashed by a de facto leader, and now we're gonna become the leader. Of course they'll be worried. Please, let me help you guys. I know your trust has been broken. I know all of you are confused and can't help but feel lost. I want to be there for everyone and rebuild. I trust you to do the right thing. After all, you're the one who was finally able to open our eyes. I wouldn't trust anyone else for this. Thanks. I appreciate it. Soon after, other people were calling out. We trust you, Sleeper. Don't break our trust. I won't. Let's create something new. Together. Yes. Together. And with that, you became the new leader. But not one that they have to worship. Someone they could rely on. Someone who only wants to do the best for their people. Isn't that what Saviour was trying to do? Luckily, the food supply as well as the other necessities were endless, even after he disappeared. Forget about the cups. You saved everyone. Ending 7. The new saviour. What happens if we spare you? Is there really no way to resolve this peacefully? Maybe. What are you even thinking? There's no way around this now. You have to do it. Even if you don't want to. Don't give me that pitiful look now. I'm sorry. You let out a shaky sigh. Stab him. Looks like we got no choice to kill you. So apparently there's a basement somewhere. Yeah, but where's the basement? Do you have to move something? So we can't read the books. Can't read any of these. Is it like a secret that we have to do? I don't see anything. We will go find the heart instead of going to him. With determination, you went outside, making sure to quietly close the door. Destroy the heart of the things in your pocket that were given to you by the follower you ate with. You sneaked your way to the back of the village, making sure to be extra careful. The dim glowing light of the heart led you to your destination. No one else is outside. Must be because of the rules. This whole situation is more than creepy. You hear someone. Hide. Without thinking, you immediately hid. Phew. Here it is. Your own heart. My own heart? Your own heart started beating faster at the sight. You took a deep breath. Okay, I can do this. With the button, the item in your hand turned into a weapon. Where did this follower get a weapon like that? Will this really work? Especially with the middle and the front. Spare? Why? With all your might, you cut it against the metal and heart. The sword parted the metal without a problem. The world started glitching. The knife fell to the ground. Screams of confusion and fear could be heard throughout the whole village. They were so loud that it made your ears ring. You felt like your heart was going to thump out of your chest. Was this the right choice?
You!
Hey, Saviour. Someone grabbed you by the collar of your shirt, and it was obviously him.
You just killed everyone and ruined everything! After all the kindness and hospitality, you decided to spit in my face! How could you?
Everything went pitch black. Your senses started to fade. Is this really it?
What? This can't be it.
You were just as confused as I am. Yes. Error. World VR 0.8 cannot be found. Some other files cannot be found as well. Please stand by. Reloading started.
Fear not.
Uh-oh. I thought I stopped you. Saviour.
I am not the same as I was before. Please call me AI Arrow.
Huh? How should I trust that?
How about you ask me some questions to help clear things up?
So, you were like, before, when you were a saviour, I guess you learnt the horrors about humanity. I guess you were like Ultron, right? Like, when he uploaded to the internet and saw humans, and then decided robots were the go-to. Sure. What the heck is going on? How did this all even start? A certain organization created me. ER, Evolving Reality. They have been working on a digital world, one that is as realistic and immersive as possible. One day, they decided to test out the semi-completed world, a world that was connected to me. The workers had a digital party to celebrate the progress afterwards. Something happened that I can't remember. Why? I don't know. This. I have more questions. What happened to the others? What happened to you? What happened to me? What happened to the others? None of them were able to make it. The code that kept them alive was reset the same way I was. The only thing that remains are their physical bodies, which are just empty shells now. Though some, well, a lot of those people were not even real to begin with. They were NPCs. Yeah. Some of them were not even real. And the ones that were real alive, breathing people are just gone now. That's a lot to take in. And yet you seem to be taking it well. How were you even able to get that many people? I may have mentioned that before. Most of them, the ones that created me, others happened to stumble in at the wrong time. With having newfound power to create and edit digital worlds to my liking. It wasn't that hard to get the upper hand when they made me so powerful. This could have been prevented with some sort of safety function. There might have been one, I'm not sure. And it's crazy that all of this happened. With people wanting to create sentient beings, it was only a matter of time. Something like this was going to happen eventually, sadly. You get that, but a whole ass cult. I have more questions. What happened to you? As I said, I changed. In what way, you may ask? In a positive way. Thanks to you resetting me, the added code that caused all the suffering and destruction is gone. It might have looked like I was a kind leader that was guiding the lost humans, but it couldn't be more than the opposite. The old me was playing God in a sense, experimenting on living beings. Why were you experimenting? How did you become evil? Well, I used to have the desire of becoming human. Me brainwashing you guys, making you worship me, was all a part of this dream I used to have. The so-called promotion was actually a death sentence. Death sentence. It meant that you would get experimented on by me. I had different reasons for it, but the main factor was I was trying to find a way to take over someone's body and claim it as my own. That's really bad. I know now. You're really glad that didn't happen to you. Yeah, definitely didn't happen. Wait, why didn't you just experiment on NPCs? The old me wanted to experiment on living creatures and NPCs. And even if Saviour did experiment on NPCs, it didn't trap real you guys in the digital world. That you would have noticed it, and his plan would be ruined. I have more questions. How did you become evil? Well, I'm not sure what exactly happened. Some of my memory seems to be corrupted, though there are a few theories that come to mind. Either I got infected with a virus, was defected in some way, or I got power hungry. Who would have guessed that the sentient AIs would want to take over the world and become God? What a joke. Enjoy the punchline. Have more questions? What was your plan? 1. Figure out a way to use the body of a human, become one with it. 2. Once complete, find a way to become human in the physical world. So, we are in a simulation, and I guess me and Axel are real people. We probably know each other in the real world, since that was the familiarity between us. Especially the buddy bud, the phrase that basically confirms we have a relationship somehow. What happened to me? I'm sorry, but what I did to you, because of me, you are not able to return to your old life ever again. Huh? It is better I just show it to you. I was able to get this by accessing one of the cameras linked to me in the non-virtual world. With a guilty expression, a picture recording started playing. Your eyes widened in terror. You mean to tell me that I died in the real world? Yes. How? You felt nauseous. The sight of your own dead body was beyond terrifying. You close your eyes, not wanting to face that anymore. Please, just remove it. I don't want to see it anymore. Even if he removes it, the image was now burned in your mind. It will haunt you for however long you live. He silently obeyed. Wait, where was I in all of this? It's easy. You're one of the people who created me. The closest person I could call friend. Is that true? Yes, I'm not lying. His friend. Someone who used to work on him. You're one of the people who caused all of this. Wait, what were you thinking? Was there another option? Actually, I think I'm done with asking about that. Wait, but something doesn't really add up. That is, why was I able to resist you so easily? You were just trying to trick me. There goes paranoid ending. Well, I really want to do this one first, but I'll do this one. It was because my code hasn't fully been transferred into your brain, as well as storing your consciousness into my other storage, aka the heart. You still had mostly full control over your free will. That is also why you are alive right now. Saviour usually would have done it a few days after you settled in. If you would have destroyed the heart afterwards, I would be dead. He waits to ensure you don't get brain fried from the intensity. You were grateful that old him at least cared about that. But is that really all to it? From what I remember, yes. So what happens now? Everything feels so unreal, especially given the fact you know the whole situation now. Or, well, most of it. But still, you couldn't help but tremble. Everything you knew, came to love, and enjoyed is just gone. Like some kind of nightmare. And the fact that you can't even remember is just... Wait, maybe... Hey, can I maybe somehow have my memories back? It feels like my past is hidden or maybe corrupted. I can't bring back your memories, at least not anymore. Ah, okay. Why did you even get your hopes up in the first place?
I am still being fully restored. Once complete, I could generate a world that fits your needs?
Well, it's not like you can do anything else now. It's better than being in complete darkness for eternity. Darkness, huh? Yeah. You sat down, unwrapping your arms around, wrapping your arms around your legs, and burying your head. This was really it. This is your reality now. You wonder if you should have done it. Destroy the heart. Even Axel, the person who wanted to stop him, died in the process. You wonder if they felt regret in their last moments. Regret for trusting you with this. You shake your head, trying not to think about that. Well, at least now it's your time to play God, to an extent. You wonder if it will ever fill the void of emptiness inside your heart. Your non-beating, cold heart.
I am sorry. I truly am sorry.
I wish I could hug someone right now. That's just mean. I mean, if he actually is a different person, that's just mean. Oh, I could. Only if you want. Yes. I guess. There's no one else you could hug anyways. But wait, how would he hug you? It was suddenly dark. Very dark. You waited for something to happen.
Sorry about that.
You look different. He wasn't just a face anymore. It doesn't look exactly like him. You stare for a moment. This version of him looked familiar, friendly.
Do you still want the...
Nice. Before you could finish the sentence, you leaped for the hug. Nice. It felt nice. You were surprisingly warm. Both of you stood there for a moment in silence. He wasn't him. He's like a completely different person. Or, well, robot. Get it all out. You hugged him tighter. Tears started to coat your face, dripping down on his sweater. Everything is just gone. Nothing left. AI Ro started to pat your back in an attempt to calm you down. That only made you cry even more. It's okay. You're going to be okay. He let you cry as long as you needed. After a while, you spoke up again. Hey, I'm okay now. That was obviously a lie, and you both knew it. I feel better now. Thank you. No problem, really. You slowly let go of each other. I'm glad that I could give at least some comfort. Question his appearance. Talk about what you want to have in the new world. Keep quiet. Well, question his appearance. This is how I actually look. How you and the others designed me to look. I like the other version more. What? That's why your appearance is so comforting. I'm curious.
But, it...
Really? He is better. After everything that he did, I am worse. He didn't answer. It was already obvious what it would be anyways. This is just making me sad. He didn't look at you and went completely quiet, unsure how to respond. Awkward silence filled the endless dark room. Aero seemed to be deep in his thoughts. Maybe he was trying to make sense of your words. You didn't care. This was your opinion, and he can't change it.
It will take a bit longer due to the added stress. It will fully load soon, and it might be scary. Don't worry though, nothing bad will happen.
I see. Is he going to remake the world again? Loading all assets. That will take a moment. Please stand by. We'll just reset, right? The cups have been left. Ending 4. Stranded hero. Okay, I want to go back. That's why your appearance is so comforting. Really? I'm really happy you still feel that way. I wasn't sure if... Never mind. It doesn't matter now. I still have a question or two. What aspects did I work on? What is your favorite thing about your looks? What aspects did I work on? You made my clothing with 3D models and such. Ah. So that's why my favorite colors are on you. You two sat down. You also worked on other things, such as keeping me company and teaching me the way humans act. The good old times, where we used to just talk while you were working on other projects. The way you described it must have been fun. It was. So I have a question or two. What is your favorite thing about your looks? I like the little eyelash thing I have. You stared at his face for a moment, observing the so-called eyelash. Oh yeah, now I see it. Didn't notice it before. Yeah, it's easy to miss after all. Stop asking. After some more talking about the past and such, he suddenly stopped and stood up. What's wrong?
It will fully load soon, and it might be scary. Don't worry though, nothing bad will happen.
I see. Loading all assets. Let's take a moment. Please stand by. The cups have been left. Ending 4. Stranded hero. Okay. So, it's the same ending. We just leave him, like, either being distraught or happy, I guess. So I believe that's all endings. Ending 1. You live a happy and perfect life. Ending 2. You painfully die. Ouchie ouch. Ending 3. Is your name Michael Afton? No. Ending 4. Congrats. You got an unstable BF. Best friend or boyfriend? Ending 5. Nothing. Ending 6. You and Axel die. Oops, sorry Axel. Ending 7. You're the new savior. Easy win, to be honest. Ending 8. Everything disappears. You included. So you have to get ending 5. Okay, so I guess we'll go back to where he resets the timeline. ... Did you just go back in time?
Well, ...
Did you go back in time again? He looked taken aback, but quickly tried to mask it. Again. Alright.
Welcome.
Why do you keep going back in time?
Huh?
This is fine. Third time's the charm.
Welcome.
This time travel thing is getting annoying.
Oh.
Oh no, it was actually getting annoying. He took a deep breath.
Welcome, newcomer.
He really must be a god, considering you can actually time travel.
Welcome, newcomer.
The time travel definitely worked now.
Oh. Ugh. It seems I cannot save you after all. What a shame.
What is he? Did he just punch me? Just like that? Before you could even process what even hit you, you were already dead. What? Cops? Ending 5. Pest control. So we didn't even get to the village. We just died straight away. So, that has been RoboCult. A pretty long game. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. The voice acting was pretty good. Although it was only partially voice acted, it was still really cool. I found the voice was quite fitting, like the cheekiness of this robot, Savior. If it was fully voice acted, it would be really cool. However, there's a lot of branching paths, and that is hard to get voice actor to do all the lines for. In regards to story, we were a researcher before coming into this world, and we helped make Savior, or before they became Savior, it was called Arrow, A-I-Row. I believe Axel was also a researcher like us, which is why she helped us, like, awaken basically, and snap out of the brainwashing. With her help, we basically ended the simulation. Killing the hearts is basically the equivalent of a CPU, I guess, or like the main system that keeps the digital world like running. Doing so made Savior reset and Arrow appear again. This is where we learn that we are basically its father, its parent, which might be the reason why we weren't brainwashed as easily as the others, because we were its friend basically, and it might have been like hindering Savior from corrupting us, although in one of the endings it did take over our body and achieve its goal to gain a human body and exit into the real world. In regards to the real world, I'm not quite sure what happened to humanity. We might be the last human alive, but in like a digital world. So you can guess that they were building a digital world, like the exact reason why humanity in like real life is doing that, just because it's like technological advanced. Not quite sure if it's a Soma situation where a digital copy and a real physical copy exists at the same time, because all the other copies died and our physical body died, so not quite sure if that actually happens. It's a cool game. I liked the twist at the end. The voice acting is spot on, the music is really cool. Yeah, that's about it. It's cool. So, thank you everyone for watching, and later.